dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, what's good, original crew, man? We got another body cam today, man. We got Hunter discovers 29 human body parts.
Sorry, y'all.
In the desert.
Yeah.
I wanted like different body parts from one person. One person, or
are you saying from different people?
That part is a little confusing with the title.
Well, we'll see, yeah. But the title is a little...
Yeah. But hey, with that being said, before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want the first part, you got to do it. Check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
like it in with a thumbs up.
But hey, man, let's hop into it. Let's check it out. Let's see what's about. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get it.
It's still got skin on it.
I hate to be indelicate, but we got a call yesterday afternoon. They had found an arm and a leg. And then about an hour and a half ago, we got a phone call from some deer hunters north of town, and they found 2 heads.
When the Yavapai County Sheriff's Office received a call about what appeared to be a human arm found in the woods, they had no idea that this was only the beginning of the gruesome discoveries. As more and more body parts turn up, authorities can't help but wonder if they've stumbled upon a serial killer's dumping grounds, or if there's something else just as sinister at play.
They found a total of 9 legs and several arms.
On December 26, 2020, 2 Yavapai County Sheriff's deputies headed out to the woods south of Prescott. There they met with the 2 people who called authorities after stumbling upon something disturbing.
This right here? This is crazy. Is it in a bag or what is it?
No, it's laying right there.
Okay.
So look, we're just gonna walk along this fence line, just to this tree.
Okay.
It's right below.
Did you touch anything?
Oh, hell no.
How close did you get to it?
Probably 8 or 9 feet.
Okay. So stop wherever you stopped before, okay?
Truck right here.
Okay.
I backed the truck. I broke a couple of branches because I'm trying to get to that dead one that's down like that.
Right.
And that's it right over there.
Okay.
Oh, you can be able to see where he's standing from.
Yep.
Yep, it is. You got crime scene tape?
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Sure.
Let's go back to the car, you guys. Stay there. He's going to get a witness statement from you. All right.
Were the fingernails polished? Did it look like a female's hand?
I didn't look that close.
We're not gonna get too close right now. I'm just gonna get Mike and CI started. You need to call out CI.
10-4. So it is confirmed?
In my opinion, yes. It's I don't know if it's male or female or what, but it's definitely confirmed.
For how much?
We got about 10 feet away from it because we don't want to disturb any footprints or anything, and we're going to be putting up crime scene tape. I believe it's a leg.
The officers then begin marking off the area. It's while setting up a designated crime scene that the deputies noticed something particularly odd about the arm. Little did they know, this was actually an important clue about how exactly the limb came to be in the woods.
There's like toilet paper on that arm.
Yeah,
too. Did you only see an arm or did you see something else?
No,
just that one? Okay. All right.
And then I told him about seeing a string of toilet paper on the road.
Okay.
The officer then gets statements from the witnesses who found the extremity, and they immediately share information about something else suspicious that they saw earlier.
There was somebody that was heading up here when we were up here, and it's like he stopped because he saw our truck and then he backed out slowly.
And I walked down here to see if I could see what car it was, because it sounded like it was still idling right here.
Yeah, it stopped.
But I didn't see it.
It was weird. You know, and I thought it was odd, but there is a lot of prints around here.
So you guys have been up here twice now?
He has.
I've been up here twice now.
Despite the gruesome discovery, the tone remains light.
The way this works is I need all your most current information here, okay?
Okay.
I'm not saying it's a murder. I don't know what happened. You know what I mean?
Bodies usually don't escape.
I'm not saying what happens.
We probably are going to end up calling a lot of other people out.
Or does it?
It's a pretty big arm. I think it might be an adult.
Or does it what?
Because he said body parts doesn't just start showing up from the morgue. And I said, or does it? 'Cause we have heard stories of Moors like doing some, not Moors, but what's the other one? Not the morgue. The morgue is where they...
The funeral home.
The funeral homes. But I thought they was like more... Never mind. Yeah, funeral homes. My bad.
Yeah.
While continuing to tape off the area to prevent contamination, one of the deputies offers some speculation about the arm.
Somebody that was camping, and a bear got him. Is there our bear up here?
The bear wouldn't leave the arm. And then take the other arm.
If it was full, it might.
It would come back.
I don't know. I'm just saying. Anything back in there? He said there was more toilet paper this way, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's the thing, though. There's toilet paper on the arm. That's freaking weird.
All right, here, I'll go put it by the arm.
No, this is about... That's
Close
as far
as
as
we
we're
want.
going. Right there's that blue thing.
Does it look like it got bitten off? Like it was chewed on or anything?
It's chewed on, it looks like. Well, he says fresh. Now that I'm closer, definitely not fresh. Because now I can actually really kind of see the hand.
Well,
Is there somebody hunting?
like you hear or they just shooting.
No. I was just like, what direction y'all?
Yeah.
Like, where's it going?
Yeah, it's weird that there is toilet paper on it. And it, well, especially on the back end right there where you see that dryer sheet or whatever that is back there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if somebody tried to cover it up
I don't know. I mean,
or wrap it. Looks like a dryer sheet.
Oh, that part.
Ooh, to
Probably
keep the odor.
Yeah.
That would make
That's so
sense.
strange.
That would make sense,
the
though.
part right there in the back of the arm.
Looks like the stuff some other dryer sheets are made out of, but like on a roll. And then there's more of it over there.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just go this way.
Another officer arrives soon after, and understandably, they can't believe what they're seeing.
Now that I've looked at it, it is old, but it's still got skin on it.
And it's weird, like they try to wrap the back of it with like some kind of
Dryer sheet or fabric. And the fingers are all purple. I got pictures too. I can't get them.
Is that an arm?
Yes. It's the right arm. He backed his truck right up in here, and he was getting ready to cut this tree, and they saw that, and they got out of here. So they saw something else back in here, but I'm not going back in there to mess anything up.
As it would turn out, the tree cutters were right, and there was more than one gruesome discovery still hidden in the woods. The very next day, the Yavapai County Sheriff's Office received another call, this time from two hunters. They, too, had stumbled upon something shocking. A deputy meets up with the hunters and is led to another chilling discovery.
Down in there?
Yeah, the heads are up here. Looked as lazy as whoever this was. I think they kind of threw some dirt and rocks and over in the ditch here.
That's kind of where we had stopped and ate lunch. And I crossed this, and I thought, it's just somebody dumping trash because there's everywhere.
Right.
But then I walked across this, up the hill right here.
And that, and that.
Okay.
Disturbingly, the hunters had found two severed heads.
And whatever else we haven't seen, that's what we found.
Okay. All right.
But with the coyotes and all that, who knows what could have been here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got a call into Scott Poppenberger right now just to let their carnivore attack team know, just in case this being out here has put something in the air to call them out and caused any issues. So may have some cat action up here in a while.
Despite the earlier speculation about a bear being responsible for the body parts, and now possibly a coyote or mountain lion, the truth would turn out to be even more bizarre.
When I tell these guys that I know that work for the Sheriff's Department, the Police Department, there's things you guys see that I don't want to know. This is one of them right here.
This is it.
This is one of the things I don't need to know about.
While conducting searches of both areas, police uncovered a series of strange clues. One of these clues led Lieutenant Bolts to making phone calls to try and trace the origin of the human remains. The first call he made was to a research company.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Well, we're a little perplexed right now.
I'm a little perplexed by the message I read. I don't know if it's right.
Sounds like it is. So we got a call yesterday afternoon from some folks who were out cutting wood, firewood. They said they found an arm and a leg, and the location's about 20, 30 miles south of Prescott. So we went out there thinking that we had a homicide, and our criminal investigative division came out and they searched the area. They found a total of 9 legs and several arms, and then some other parts they think might be elbows or other parts, they're not sure. Each of those body parts had a tag on it. They've all been collected and taken to our medical examiner's office, and we were planning on working on this on Monday. But about 2.5 hours ago, we got a phone call from some deer hunters about 50 miles away as the crow flies. Said they found 2 skulls on the ground. The common thread between the two is that the parts that we found yesterday and the skulls today, both of them, all of them have been wrapped in this blue and white, like surgical paper. We are all but certain that these are related. We're just trying to find out where they came from.
Once you said it and we walked back, this like that medical,
right,
whatever,
waste bags and
yeah, just somebody being a jerk, lazy and a jerk.
Yeah, I mean, there's proper ways to do this, and, ethical ways. Yeah, this is just.
We could call you guys and find out who these people.
He said like somebody. So somebody grandparents they think are buried or unidentified people, possibly homeless people that had no contact information. People that came up missing, bodies that were found, and they don't have a contact information for them. And over time, they become John Does. And instead of even possibly cremating them and sending them to the side, or possibly hoping somebody, or they do have John Doe graves.
Yeah, or I don't know, like how long you can hold stuff for, or do the cremation. Maybe like have some type of courtesy and go like spread their ashes somewhere or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
But just dumping them out in the wilderness
like that, it's that's crazy.
Disrespect, bro.
I think they're buried. We could call you guys and find out who these people are and where they came from, because obviously we can't have people just dumping.
Right.
Along with blue and white surgical paper, many of the dismembered limbs had metal tags, and officers also found a plastic bag with the name Future Gen X on it.
They have some kind of tag on them. It's a whole body donation, so we do tag everything that we have.
After coming up with a dead end, Lieutenant Bolts called someone else to try and trace Future Gen X.
I need to talk to somebody who can give me information on your willed cadaver program for a law enforcement matter.
Yes, this is April. I can help you.
April, so I hate to be indelicate, but we got a call yesterday afternoon from some folks out cutting wood south of Prescott that they had found an arm and a leg. Do you guys use medical ID tags on the appendages?
We do not.
Sounds like we can rule you guys out for help then.
Rather than body parts dumped by a serial killer, the limbs appeared to belong to cadavers donated for medical research. But a question remained. How exactly had they ended up strewn around the woods in Arizona?
Right.
Still determined to find the source of the body parts, the lieutenant tried.
It's like they probably threw the body parts out there hoping bears or coyotes or some. Wow. Come and get it.
I didn't even know.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Another contact.
We don't tag legs and arms. We do ear tags. And our bodies are never separated. They're always whole bodies.
Okay.
Authorities were eventually able to trace future Gen X to a Seattle address and the company's owner, Walter Harold Mitchell. Police tracked Walter to his apartment in Scottsdale, December 29, 2020, 3 days after the first of the body parts were found.
Hey, Walter. How's it going? I'm Detective Smith. This is Detective Franklin. We're from Yavapai County Sheriff's Office. Can we talk to you for a minute?
Sure.
Walter agrees, but detectives immediately notice something peculiar that he's carrying.
You mind if we carry the rock? I just don't like you having a rock in your hand while you're walking with us. Do you have any weapons or anything on you? On your person?
On my person, no.
There's a very good reason Walter makes this distinction, as police will eventually find out.
You used to own a company called Future Gen X? Okay, that's what we're here to talk about.
Okay.
Have you been following the news at all lately?
No, I have not.
Okay.
All right.
How many bodies did you bring with you from you left Washington?
Body?
Cadavers.
Whatever you want to call it.
Whatever.
Body part.
You know what? Come on, guys.
Well,
this is an interrogation.
We came to talk to you.
Yeah, that's an interrogation.
You can call it what you want, but we just came to talk to you so we can get to the bottom of what's going on.
Okay. You know what? You can talk to my lawyer.
Okay.
What?
Their body
I don't
parts
get
turn
it.
all over our county. That have your company's name on them. And we're trying to figure out...
Bull.
Not bull.
Why would I drive all the way down here?
That's a good question.
He already told him. Well, he didn't ask for a lawyer. He said you can talk to my lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
He never said I want to talk to a lawyer. So it's not admissible to court. It's still whatever you say, because you still have to say I would like my lawyer to be present or something. Only thing you said, you could talk to my lawyer. That's not necessarily asking for your lawyer. It's all about verbiage, right?
But I'm done.
Okay.
All right. Well, turn around and put your hands behind your back then, if you don't want to talk.
Police read him his rights and found a spare apartment key on his keychain. According to news sources, it was there that they discovered a cylindrical object about 8 inches long with a fuse sticking out of one end. With the concerning discovery of what appeared to be a pipe bomb, police cleared the area and called a bomb squad to remove the device. According to Trooper Poole, the pipe bomb was real and contained flammable powder inside. Following his arrest, Walter told a bizarre story, even arguing with investigators about the details of his case during a free talk agreement.
What we're looking for here mostly is to try to identify the remains in this case so that we can try to do the right thing and get those back to their families if that's something that needs to take place.
Walter was known as a body broker, providing donated bodies to be sold for medical education and research. He'd closed his business in April 2020.
So basically,
how does that?
You said how does it work? So basically, on your ID, you have I'm a donor. You're not knowing what your body is being donated to. You just said some people say, "Hey, I'm a donor." This doesn't mean everybody. Don't get it twisted. Or it's organ donor. Some people donate their body for medical research. Sometimes when you donate your body for medical research, you thinking they're gonna say, "Hey." Say, for instance, you got a sickness. You want them to, eventually, they don't need every part of your body. So what they do is say, hey, we're going to send you this arm so y'all can do a stem cell testing on skin cells or something. Whatever. They selling pieces of your body. You thinking your body is going to, you don't know what the hell they really doing. And so, in return, he does this with your body.
It's crazy.
He sell it for profit. Once it becomes a waste to him, they throw your shit to the wayside, and you just. But you know the biggest thing, a lot of people have said in the past, you don't know you dead and gone.
Sold for medical education and research. He'd closed his business in April 2020, but none of this explained how the cadavers ended up in Arizona.
He took it
when Walter was read a list of all the recovered body parts, his response to this number was unexpected, to say the least.
This is not correct. I know the number was 53. 53 was the total, but minus 5 heads. So 48. 48. Yeah, because I know what the total number was.
Walter took the donor's body parts in a U-Haul truck and packed them in dry ice when he moved to Arizona. After this, he kept them in a freezer in a shed north of Prescott. He only dumped the body parts in late November 2020 and later sold the freezer.
We all want to know why. I think that we have some ideas why. We heard a lot of things about your finances.
So why is not financial? Never has been. There are times in my life where I was motivated by finances, but this was not one of them. Okay. The reason is because my industry, over the entire industry, is unsafe, very unsafe. And I've been a failed whistleblower since 2002.
After a thorough search of both areas was conducted, police discovered that most of the human remains appeared to be female, and some were tied together with twine.
If I wanted to hide something, I would have dug someplace in my land or taken it someplace other, done something.
How the fuck we don't know this? And you had a pipe bomb on you. What the hell? Dude. See, this motherfucker's weird.
Facts.
And then he said, I've been a failed whistleblower since 2002 because, so you
Yeah.
You was also involved in the unsafe part, right? And then once you, either the money wasn't substantial enough where it was like to keep you quiet, or it stop working for you. You don't get into a business, any business, and all of a sudden, oh, it's unsafe, I want to go tell. How long? My biggest question for him, man, how long did you operate the company? Before 2002.
Yeah.
Because if you operated long enough, it's like, why now do you want to start telling?
Yeah.
Were you not getting the money you wanted from it? That you thought that, okay, so if I ain't going to get what I want, I'm going to start telling? Or is something, another factor of it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
With people like this, you got to tread lightly, bro.
Facts.
Completely different. I wanted a platform. And because I wasn't getting a platform. And so that's the why. I hope that answers your question.
Walter claimed he wanted to be a whistleblower about what he thought was improper blood testing in his industry.
The body is a perfect ecosystem for transmitting diseases. So when you have 30,000 bodies a year going to private organizations, and they're dissecting 150 to 200,000 tissues going around the world, and they're not screening properly, and they're not blood testing properly. And I wrote a very detailed.
So just because you want a platform that bad and you want it to be known as this whistleblower, you do people bodies like that? Well, so if that didn't work, what you was gonna do with the bomb?
True. I wonder what was the reason for even bringing the bodies with you just to dump them. Like, did you want them to be?
I think basically what it sounded like, he wanted to be found,
but you didn't know it was gonna,
because he wanted it to possibly go like worldwide, that all these bodies or body parts are being found. Did you know it
was going to be traced back to you, or did you not care?
Yeah, that's what he's basically. I'm thinking he's basically indicating that he wanted everything to come back, so he can be known as this big whistleblower about this unsafe treatment of people.
Basically, putting on blast the things that are going on in the industry.
But also, what you did doesn't justify nothing.
Yeah,
like you didn't treat the bodies right either, because you just threw them out. What if a bear came and ate, or a coyote, or any other kind of animal? You got buzzards that come eat on.
Blood testing properly, and I wrote a very detailed article. I don't know if you've been given that article, but I'll show you where you can get access to it, because it's on a LinkedIn site, where I show and have shown over the years that the players have been doing incorrectly.
Walter also wrote a fictional book called Serial Killer. Eerily, the book description reads as follows: a killer that has inner working knowledge of law enforcement, medical anatomy, and funeral protocols that ensures his success. The satisfaction he gains comes not just from the killing, but in using others to take care of disposing of the bodies after he is finished. While Walter was adamant that the body parts came from 6 people, DNA testing said otherwise.
You got 9 legs. How does 9 legs come from 6 people? They automatically give you, well, yeah. Because you got to, yeah. Nah. Yeah, I was wrong on that part. I don't know why.
I was like, we got to.
Yeah, because I'm like, where's the other one? Because you got pairings.
But you'll be missing an odd number. But
yeah. It's just some doesn't. Some just don't sit right with this motherfucker.
Facts.
I guess that's what's throwing me, because I'm like, this is like I'm going like here and here and here in my head with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
My brain working overtime right now about this, because this is weird.
Body parts came from 6 people. DNA testing said otherwise.
The crime lab came back and said that they can definitively say that there are 9 individuals.
Okay. There could be tissue, and it would be the hips.
We only found 1 hip, 1 left hip.
Okay, there's got to be more out there.
I have 5 skulls, 2 right. I have 2 right arms plus shoulders, 2 right arms, 1 right shoulder, 3 left arms plus shoulders, 1 left arm, 1 left shoulder, 3 right legs, 2 right knees, 1 right foot, 1 left hip, 4 left legs, 1 left knee, and 2 left feet.
Investigators found a total of 29 human body parts.
You're saying there's more out there. Where? Did you bury it? Did you put it in a different location than the other stuff?
It's in that vicinity, very close. I'm going to tell you flat out, it was worth it. Because after 30 years, I want to walk away saying I did something good for my industry.
So, everything shut down 2020. So, he said after 30 years, so he started, just a ballpark number, high or low, just round number, 30 years, 1990. So, you went 12 years in your industry before you decided you wanted to become a whistleblower in 2022. I mean, 2002.
2020.
No, 2002.
I mean,
this happened in 2020.
Yeah, I'm in 2000. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say.
So,
but yeah,
12 years working in the industry, you felt as though it was unsafe. You would have found out it was unsafe in less than 5 years.
Well, I wonder, is that why he, in his head, why he felt like he was doing some good writing the articles and the books and the this and trying to get like.
You would have found out your bit. So in 1995, when you have LinkedIn, when you have all these other, you would have said, "Nah, this ain't for me. I need to report this," and you would have became a whistleblower way before then.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Because it's your company.
Mm-hmm.
Also, for you, why would you want to go into a business like that?
Yeah.
I just think it's other motives behind it, is basically what I'm saying. I don't think it's 100% motivated by wanting to be a whistleblower as far as it being unsafe. I think he wants to become a whistleblower because he no longer benefited 100% from it.
Yeah.
Because also, in 2020, his company closed due to financial reasons.
Right.
If in 2020 he had to eventually close for financial reasons, he was struggling financially for a long time. Like when it comes down to a business to close because of financial, they have to be financially hidden
already
for
in
years.
A hole somewhere. Yeah, way before.
Yeah, they don't just close and be like, all right, this our year of. You try to you go down the hill, you try to dig yourself out. You probably find yourself digging yourself out, then you fall under yet again. So it could have been a financial motive from the beginning. You never know with these people, though.
Industry and for humanity. And as silly as that sounds, I'm the moral compass in my industry, and I have been.
Walter Mitchell was convicted of 29 felony counts of concealing or abandoning a dead body and sentenced to concurrent 2.5-year prison terms for 24 counts and a concurrent but consecutive 3.75-year term for the other 5 counts, totaling 6.25 years. He will be credited with 671 days served since his arrest. With the time he already served, Walter will spend just over 4 more years behind bars.
He's probably out.
Oh, yeah.
He's probably
I
out.
forgot 2020 is, yeah,
2020.
he probably. Or get out. Yeah.
Because some states, at a certain percentage.
Yeah.
I don't know Arizona laws. I can't speak on it, but some states you do a percentage. Also, you get good time. Also, you get if you complete certain things that they have. Yeah. So some people can get out half of the time in some states.
Facts. So he probably out.
He probably is out. If he was already older, if fortunately nothing like.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man.
That's crazy. I learn something new every day. Cause I knew like people like donate like, for research purposes. I knew that much, but I didn't know it was like, I guess I didn't know the details of how it like everything went about or like the different companies it does. I just never thought about it, to be honest. Like doing the different research and
they gotta. I ain't gonna hold you. They gotta get those bodies from somebody.
Yeah, because I've actually dealt with like an actual human skull before, so I knew that people donate. Like in one of my labs, like we actually dealt with the actual human skull before. It was weird, but I mean, yeah, I had to do it for But so I knew people like donate, after they pass and they whatever, but I just didn't know like as far as the companies and how everything works and operates. Some people get money from it
for donating. Their family get a check.
Yeah,
some people do.
Some people, yeah.
Yeah, so
that's crazy.
Now you see what they do once it's all finished and done.
Facts.
Oh, you by the wayside.
Yep.
And a lot of them look at it like, hey, what it is.
That's awful.
Yeah. But hey, y'all spam us up in the comments. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts about it for us down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are
Kid and C.
We are.
Peace.
Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from